Hello YouTube, it is Damien, it is the Rise of Nation, it is episode 45, and today we have the doubleheader against Bromby and Vigil in the league. We said if we saw each other on 9 points, that would be about the pass mark for us. We did get 9 points, but not in the way that you would have expected us to, and there's a couple of really interesting games to recap. First thing I will say, we are starting to lose a little bit of money here, dropping a little bit of money, but we are doing A-okay. But if we can hold around the 3 mil mark for the season, we've done really well, is all I'm going to say. Second thing I am going to say is that there is a man on a mission. His mission is to be the best footballer ever played at SFB. Frank is going next level. Look at him. I have never seen a rapid growth of development at a 17-year-old ever. He is definitely reminding me of Hakan Ingersberg, and I personally cannot wait to see where this guy is in football in 5 years' time. If he's still here in 5 years' time, he's playing for Denmark, I'm Denmark manager, he's coming in. Like, if I was Denmark manager, I would give him a debutant straight off the bat, just saying that he's really good. But yeah, Frank is really, really good. It's important to talk, though, about the results. So since we last met against FC Midtjylland, we lost, unbelievably, 7-3 to Saunders. A game that I hallmarked as, okay, this is a good game to get back on track. You can see from the stats, we had 16 shots, 12 on target. On a different day, this game could have been 7-7. On a different day, we do not concede 7 goals. They have an average goal ratio of 1.8. That's how many goals flew in. Robert had an absolute stinker in goals. Everyone had a stinker back in line. The only way that we started scoring is I moved into the 4-2-3-1, and all of a sudden, bang, 2 goals. Conceded 2 straight away after it, though. But we looked a little bit better in the 4-2-3-1 than we did in the 4-3-3. So I've been the 4-3-3 after that game, and we had immediate results. AC Hornez have a negative 15 goal difference in the league. We went out there, we played the 4-3-3. Hansen, Yeppy, has been learning to play the shadow striker role. I personally think that he's decent at it. You know, he doesn't mind playing as an advanced playmaker on attack or, you know, or whatever, right? I personally just think as a shadow striker or getting him with those physicals, getting him not box to box, but really being aggressive getting into the box. He seems to suit him really well. He's been in decent form playing in the role as well. So hopefully we just get him scoring a couple more goals, getting a couple more assists. And hopefully we will be A-okay. And yeah, it was a 4-0 win. We were very, very, very comfortable in that. And there we go. We then played Randers in a 3-2 win. And we had a debutant in this game here, ladies and gentlemen. We signed a new goalkeeper. And Jonas Seving Rosenberg. We tried to sign the other keeper from Chelsea that I showed you. He ended up going to Stoke. This guy, though, was released. And I just think that there's enough about him to be a backup goalkeeper here for us. I also think if he ever actually grows and hits his potential, he could be just as good as Robert. Plus, being Danish could be a really big benefit to us. So we brought him in. He made his debut there against Randers. And look, this game here, though, was all about one man. His name was Mr. Johan Zahora, and he scored 5 goals in 3 appearances and was the main reason that we have turned our form around and find ourselves in the top 6 going into this game. We said that we wanted to be on 9 points going into this game here. We just expected us to lose against Copenhagen as well. That is a weird game. I love it when this game does this. Right, and if we go back forward again, here we go. Right, let's just see if we can see the goals. Now, not saying that Zahora scored any massive goals or anything like that. Just, you know, Zahora being Zahora, I would love to see the goals, but this game is going to be funny. But yeah, like, we played all right here in this game. Randers at the time were top. Randers seem to do this every season that I've looked at. Even when we played them in Season 1, they were doing really well. We went then scored 1 really late. But they always seem to start well and then fall away, get into the relegation fight, and then just survive, right? Second thing is, player match ratings are still bugged, but on one day they'll get there. Good ball from Damiano, good cutback, 2-2, 71st minute. And then against the runner play, we go and score a 92nd minute winner. And this is the reason why we're having a really good time of it. Important to note, the body of Damiano, he just bodies out his man, wins the ball back. Like, if we can rewind this another 10 seconds, let's just see the work of Damiano here. It is quality work here from the fullback. He gets in a good spot, tries to beat his man, tackled, outbodies him, gives him a little bit of a shrug. I honestly thought he was maybe going to get sent off for that, but doesn't. And then in the end, Zahora volleys in, and we win the game really, really late. Love to see it. And then we played Copenhagen, who obviously won the league last season, boys. But we know that we match up well against Copenhagen and their very narrow system because we are undefeated against them here in the league. Even in the promotion league. A bit lucky for the first goal, but scored, went 3-0 up, had chances for 4-0, didn't make it 4-0. That's okay. 3-0 win. Tony Christensen back at his best. Yet again, though, we won 3-0 and dominated the game with 63% possession. Apparently, the midfield, even though they barely missed a pass, and the fullbacks all get very low match ratings. I cannot wait for this to change because Lassie is now dropped to a 4-star player because his match rating is like bugged. But, you know, on paper, he's playing absolutely unbelievable. So we have Bromby, who are down in 9th, and we have Vigil, who are down in 8th. And the reason why these two games are massive, win both of these, we actually start pulling away from a couple of the teams below us by a game or so, and hopefully we'll be okay. In terms of the team, though, not much really to say. Robert's back in goals. He has been keeping really well this season, apart from the 7-3 win, but we definitely need a better backup at least. And we got Damiano out there at right back. We have Bubba and Tony Christensen at centre back. Both players know how to play really well. Finley there at left back, who his match rating would say he's not playing great. I think he would be okay. No, I don't, Fufo. I don't. How are you, my man? Good to see you. Our Mexican friend Fufo is in the chat. We are live on stream, of course, YouTube. Links down below. Lassie and Kenny in the middle. Bum the Jar, Hansen, and Frank out on the left-hand side. He's having a great year. And Zahora in up top, who's been banging them in. Apart from that, not much really else to really say. Ben Nielsen is actually having a really good time of it out on loan, which is good to see. But apart from that, not much. And Emerson has not really been playing too much football, so I'm going to be getting him available for the B team for 90 minutes, and hopefully he plays there. We're going to submit this team here, and hopefully we get a win. Just one signing who's not even playing for me. We're back on form. That's it. And another 2-0 win there for Ingolstadt there in his first season. It's good to see. And hopefully we will be A-OK. I don't know if you guys can see, but I have a bit of back problem. I've got a fish sitting up my back. Good. Shout out to the fish. Jaden, Marco, Fano, on stream, in a YouTube episode. Thank you for the Christmas present. It is an old high school joke, that one. But yeah, the fish is serving me very well. It's keeping my back very much aligned. We owe Bromby after what happened last time in the Cup, where we were mentally gone and obviously mentally dusted with everything going on with life outside of Football Manager. We couldn't even be bothered to play the game properly. In the end, though, we're going to see how we go. So as you can see here, apart from the 2 opening day losses and obviously the 7-3 defeat in the game we played really well in, which is hard to say, we have won our next 3. Bromby, though, draw, win, loss. So they were undefeated in their first 3. And then I've lost their next 2. This is a very interesting game on paper. You know, on the day, Bromby are a better side than us, and on our day, we can pump them. So it'd be interesting to see what happens. I'm looking to Zahora to really go out there. Hansen not 100% for this game here in terms of fitness, but he'll be okay. And hopefully we go out there, keep the ball really well, and dominate the game. Those that will remember the Cup game, we went 1-0 up here early against them as well, and then we just couldn't do anything. We conceded 2 goals in 5 minutes. Mentally, I was gone, and next minute we conceded a 95th minute pen that wasn't there to go out in the Cup. But here today, though, we're dominating this first half of football. Yet to have a chance on target, though, boys. If we could do it, thank you. But I would like to see the highlight now. And yeah, I'm just going to praise him, really, because it's been a good half. And of course, as I praise him, they got a highlight here. And it's headed over the bar mercifully. Because it's been a really good half. Against a team that on paper is better than us. Every team on paper is better than us. We do pretty well. Apparently, Hansen's not 100% fit. I don't really... I'll get him off at halftime for Frank. But yeah, anyway, Lassie knows how to hit a ball, too. We've seen it. He's come close. Hit the post a couple of times from distance. Anyway, that ball to bum the jar is horrid. If he... Oh, my God, boys. This is why I want to bin Robert. Great save, but that's why I want to bin him. Is he has moments like that. Against Saunders, 3 of the goals was just poor positioning / what he does. There's no way in this game, when we've had 7 shots and dominated the half, that we should be down at halftime. But the matter of the fact is that we nearly have conceded here. And the highlight's not over. In the end, Frank just bumps it away into the stands. And that is going to be that here at half-time. 0-0 at half-time. We've played quite well, but not really much to speak about. We are going to get Yeppy off here, and I am going to bring Frederick Anderson into the hole. I am going to move... No, I'm going to leave him as a shadow striker. We've been getting a little bit of success as a shadow striker role. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Damiano on a 7. That doesn't happen often for fullbacks, but nice to see. Dominating the game, but not really happening. I am going to do something that I don't do too much, and I'm actually going to tell us that because we're dominating the game so much, can we not pass it into space, but work it into the box? Really see if we can make most of this possession here. Work something into the area and see if we can find a chance that's a little bit more clear-cut as we try to dominate this game. Anyway, the ball's got to be cut out by Frank, and he's quick and he's away, and Frank's still going, goes for goal, but straight at the keeper. Highlights few and far between. We're not really like, in this game, are we? We're dominating, but we're not 17 shots 7. Like, come on, boys. I don't like doing this. I hate doing this. This annoys me that I have to do this. But I am going to do it. I am going to bring the shoe in up top. 4-2-4. We got him on the ropes. We have to go for it. I feel like there's no other way. Frank, by the way, has to go back as a winger. I don't know why it saved as an inside forward. Must have had someone there when I saved the tactic, but yeah. Hopefully we find a goal here late doors. Come on, boys. We have dominated this game of football. They have sat here and literally have done nothing. Highlight. So we go a little bit more direct. Frederick Anderson. Lassie. Back to Tony. Lomps it. No one there. They're going to get us on the break, are they? Anderson had to win that. They hit us on the break. I am going to be livid. I am going to be livid. Don't let us get it, Fen. Well done, Finley. Lassie, you got time. Finley, you've got time. He just lumps it towards the shoe. It's so much time, though. You don't need to distribute over the defence from there. Get the ball and then look over the top when you move. Yeah, what a ball. Good goal. Thank fucking missed. We've had 18 shots, 8, and we have not put a winner. We have not won this game. That is ludicrous, man. So every 20 shots, 8 on target, and we've not scored. A 1.78 goal. Oh my god. Talk about being FM'd. We just got FM'd out of 3 points. We have just been FM'd out of 3 points. What a dull game of football. Apparently not even a clear-cut highlight FM, huh? The only clear-cut highlight came at the end for them. We did everything. Went 4-2-4. We went even to try and work the ball into the box a little bit more. I do not understand what we had to do there to win that game of football. I'm happy with the performance, and this is the beauty of being a very lowly reputable side. The boys go, yeah, that was a great performance. I am. I'm happy. Just fucking finish. And usually we do. That is really annoying. That is a really, 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 really annoying game to put on YouTube. We've been scoring goals for fun. We beat Copenhagen 3-0 at home, and then we go and draw a game like that. Against Bromby, you're not having a best of year. How do we draw a game like that? That's beyond me. We had 20 shots, and now watch us go get absolutely FM'd or beat by Virgil now in 6 days' time. That is ludicrous that we've not done anything in that game there. In the end, it is what it is. It wasn't a defeat. It was a clean sheet as well. Good to see. We actually had a fullback get over a 7-point match rating, which I love positive as well. But we've gone out there. We've had 20 shots in a game at home, and apparently we can't score. Not even with Zahora scored 5 goals in a month of football. Sure thing, Football Manager. There's a few things this game has to fix. Match ratings. 8 games where you have 20 shots, 8 on target, and expect the goal ratio of over 1.5, and you do not get a goal in. That is not on. So hopefully when SI come back from there, this is the 30th I'm recording this on, it will come out probably in 2 weeks' time, whatever it is. Hopefully when SI go back on the 2nd of January, they get a hot fix in for A, chances being converted, B, bloody get fixed the match ratings. But yeah, it is what it is. Bit annoying, bit steamy after that, especially after being on such a good run of form, to go and dominate and not even score is what it is. I'll see you guys for the Vigil game, and if we lose that one, I will be livid. Welcome back, YouTube. It's game number 2 of today's doubleheader. We played, obviously, Bromby, and we drew 0-0, and now it is time to see if we can win. AJ, good to see you. How are you in the chat? Just casually screaming and stopping my intro here to game number 2. We do have Vigil, but AJ's a legend of the save. Legend of the save, legend of everything. Good. How was Christmas? Hopefully you had a good New Year, my man. Good to see you. In terms of the team, we are going to go same team, same lineup. Look, we drew 0-0. We had 20 shots, 8 on target. Different day. We would have scored 3 or 4. Beat Bromby as well. Fun facts with Mr. Big Chief Fano in the chat. Mod Fano is putting out some absolute things. Good Christmas, mate. Hope you and the family did too. I personally didn't have the great Christmas, but the family did. And, we had a good day out and everything. But yeah. Anyhow, it is what it is. Important to note, and now I mentioned that we're going to concede, right? Robert, since I brought in the new keeper, has kept 3 clean sheets, a player of the match, and whatever. Second thing is Damiano started to develop. Oh my goodness, this guy could play for Italy. But at the same time, he is one of the very few fullbacks I've ever seen got over a 6.5 average rating at the moment. SI really, it's becoming that bad and that noticeable. SI really need to just go out there and release a hot fix once they come back from Christmas break. I expect them to come back on the 2nd of January when that rolls around. Just go, yep, bang. out it comes. Anyhow, in terms of the team, we are going to be absolutely the same. This Virgil side had a decent year last year and ended up finishing 6th. So hopefully we'll be alright. I'm just going to tell them, boys, defensively, bang, midfielders, right, bang, and attackers, bang, just to get them a little bit G'd up. We've been in a good run of form. Hopefully we continue with it today. But this 4-4-1-1 does do us our head in. Important to note, though, they have lost that one Carrera guy. Eventually, he's gone to a different division. I can't remember where he went. He went like last year. But yeah, it's not bad. This Virgil side, though, still are a decent side, and nonetheless, they actually have a region playing fullback. I'll have a quick little look. We can attack this. He's very raw. He might be like decent enough in the future, but he's very raw. And obviously, there we are. We can go after this. They have a guy that played for Rome in the middle of the park as well. And there you go. And then obviously we're here with our standard team, as you can see. Since obviously that 7-3 loss, 3 wins, and we just drew a game 0-0. If you did not watch it, like AJ, we had 20 shots, 8 on target, over 90 minutes, dominated at home against Bromby, who did nothing. He had 5 shots too, and we drew 0-0. Right, score prediction. I predict that if we get the first goal, we win. That's a very easy prediction sometimes. But this Virgil side, this 4-4-1-1 seems to not be the Virgil side of last season that played that 4-4-2 with that Carrera guy across the top. So at the moment, we're dominating a bit more the ball. And the more that Hanson's learning to play this role, the better we have looked as well. So hopefully we'll go out there. We will, don't worry, Big Chief. 4 minutes until Don Bramman Cricket 17 is done. That's the score. All right, thank you, Fano. All right, Finley Armstrong finds Yeppy Hansen. Lassie, the new signing, good ball in. Bum the jar, blocked. Of course it is. We just haven't had that slice of luck in this episode, have we? We haven't had that slice of luck. We've dominated games and we have not scored. Anyway, Damiano throws. Long throw too. Over everyone. Yeppy doesn't get there. Fools is a horror. When I say we haven't had that slice of luck, If you ask, you shall receive, boys. That's lucky. And there we are. It is 1-0 SFB. There we go. A slice of luck. An absolute falcoon. Good to see him. And it falls as a horror. And he's jolly on the spot. And if that's what it's taken for us to score, and we've had 28 shots to find the goal like that, then we're not going to score many goals this season. Anyway, Frank whips it. Bub in the jar. Frank stays on side. He's going to have a chance. Lassie now. Frank again cuts it. Yeppy. Oh, what a move. In the end, it was offside somewhere in that. I think maybe Frank, when he got it back the third time, was off. But what a move from the short corner. When you're 1-0 up here, I'm delighted. And if we can just find a second here after half-time, then I'm going to be very, very delighted with how this is going. We've been the better side out here. We just need to go out there and do it. And at the moment, it hasn't really happened anyway. Yeppy with that 15 free kicks, whips it in, is going to get it back now. And just needs to keep it here. Nothing stupid. Instead, he goes for a run, beats one. Can he beat a second? Not really. Gives it Kenny. Bum the jar. Turns inside. Not much on. Zahora. Can he find a pass somewhere? Looks there for Bum the jar. He's inside here. And in the end, it's a great save from the keeper to keep a minute here. And it still is 1-0 SFB. It really could have been 2. We're playing some better football. Just need to find the second. Anyway, Bum the jar now. Finds Frank. Bum the jar wants it back again. Was ignored. We're going to win another corner. We've been deadly from these short corners in the past. Just hasn't happened just of yet. We are a little bit salty. We haven't scored a second fan. Not going to lie. Bum the jar though. Early ball in. Tony head straight at the keeper. In the end, it is still 1-0 us. Dominating this game. Absolutely pumping Virgil. And we do look much better in the 4-2-3-1 than we do in a 4-3-3. At the moment, though, dominating the game. Have 60% of the ball, and both midfielders have a 6.8 because apparently keeping the ball and that is not too important. Anyway, Yeppy not having the best of the game out there. I'm going to bring in Frederick Anderson to keep him happy. And Bum the Jar's missed a few big moments, so the shoe's going to come in. Too light for life. Not going to go to a defensive system here. Going to stay on the front foot, knowing that a second should come. You would hope. If it doesn't, I'm going to be pretty shocked. At the moment, though, dominating this game that much, that Frank's now picked up an injury. Right. Going to move. If we concede, it's my fault. I'm going to move into that, and I'm going to bring in Emerson here as a defensive winger on defend. I'm going to go into that. Give Emerson a little bit of a run here as well, and hopefully we can just eke out enough time here. It's a highlight. Fuck off. If they score, I'm going to be livid. If they score, we're going to be livid. Oh, it's just over the bar. Time wasting change, please. Move that to very defensive now as well. And the time wasting system that we have built. Move that to always. And we're just going to bring Leafy in there for Lassie. Like for like. Late doors here. And hopefully he just ticks away. Man, how have we only won this game 1-0? We lost Frank to injury. One of our best players, Frank. Let's hope it's not important. He's been growing. He's been looking sensational. Look how good he is. He's already up to 775k. Has a 1.9 mil release fee. We will be tying him down to a contract as well. I'm really happy with that. Let's get into this. Let's see what it is. And hopefully we'll be okay. What's Frank's injury? No! No! Not Frank! This could be our whole season. This could be our whole season done. We could literally go from being pushing for Europe, whatever, to fighting relegation based on one player. One of our most important players is gone. Broken leg, season done. Wow, and on that bombshell, that's the end of the episode, boys. A draw and a win, it should have been 2 wins. We literally were about to take Frank off, and he broke his leg. Wow. I'll see you next time. Be our first game at the new stadium, but wow, Frank's gone. That is not good. Catch you next time. Bye. That's gutting. Wow, fuck off.